It's my last morning in China, and like every single white person that goes to Asia to discover themselves, sufficient to say that I feel like I really did, or at least reclaimed who I was before I felt like life had to be a performance, which I feel like a lot of creatives, models, singers, designers, like anybody with like social prevalence or affluence, what in their designated field, can relate to this. Is that honestly, life starts to feel like a performance, and you don't know who you are when the show's over, because you're so actively caught up in being this persona and being this facade. As real of a person as I aim to be in any of my endeavors, I try to be as like too raw, too real as possible, just so people can see that like I'm not just a fake model, I'm not just like, I'm a real person, like I'm a real person, I'm real, like. But honestly, I feel like coming to China, and there's no audience, there's nobody here I have to impress, there's nobody here I even have to perform for slightly. It was so refreshing. I felt like I got to get back in touch with like Tani before Tani was Tani. And now that I'm set to go to London, there is a small part of me that fears that the performance will be back on, that I am going to start being who I feel like people want me to be. And honestly, I have that same feeling in my stomach now that I had when I used to have to go back to school after summer holidays, because I was always grounded. Every single summer I was always grounded. So I spent the whole summer in my bedroom on my iPad mini. I didn't even get a phone until like the end of 9th grade. I was almost fucking 16. Like, the internet became like a huge recluse for me. So I would spend every summer on dating simulators, AO3, Wattpad, fucking like, it was the best. And then I got to be in my own little world, in my own little bubble. And it was just Tani time all the time. I didn't have to be like, there was no eyes on me, nobody was talking to me. I didn't have to fucking exist for anybody. School felt like a performance too, because I used to have to pull up there acting like nothing was wrong every single fucking day, which was so draining. And you are drained. That's why I feel like I used to call myself an antisocial extrovert. So I love to be around people, live for it. I don't think I've spent really that much time alone since I was 16. I don't think I've spent any time alone. I've always lived with like many people, like either in a share house or like shared a bed with them. So I've always been around heaps of people. This is the first time I've kind of had my own space completely to myself. Honestly, like I can just go out and exist. Nobody can, it's not even like nobody can talk to me. I like know a few Mandarin phrases, but like communication wise, nobody can just come up and strike up a conversation with me. I'm completely on my own. And I fucking loved it. And honestly, like, I'm afraid of how much I loved it, to the point that like, I am scared that when I go to another Western country, I'm gonna go back to feeling really drained all the time after interactions. It's always raining when I leave somewhere. I only know this because I pull up to the next location absolutely fucking drenched. I guess even the sky mourns my departure. No more than I am right now. Because I have that same feeling exactly like, I have to go back to the real world now. I don't get to live in my bubble. But honestly, that bubble of fan fiction and 2D, it's great. It's great to disassociate into that. It's great to be into that, go into that realm, but it's not the real world. It doesn't contribute to my career. It doesn't contribute to my life. It's a great life to go into, but it's also one that I've found myself, I'll live in that world. Look, as soon as they make, I didn't understand how in Naruto when, you know, Pain was gonna put everybody in the infinite Tsukuyomi, I butchered that, but like, you know, into that world where like they see exactly what they want to see. I don't know why the fuck everybody was so against it. Motherfucker, the second we can like just live in VR, bitch, I'm gone, and me and Scourge the Hedgehog are dating and together. Like it's it. You'll never hear from me again, I promise. But until then, I have to exist on planet Earth with the real people, which sucks because real people suck. 2D. But, you know, the real world is hard, but the real world is real. And I guess it comes to a point where it's like, I'm real too. Too raw, too real. The realist. But also being real in a world of people that you feel is fake, especially in the sort of industry I'm in, makes it feel like real is wrong, makes it feel like real is performative when you guys are performing, you guys are the actors. I guess it's like your vibe finds your tribe, which is something I really learned as well, is that if you wear this facade, people are going to start to fuck with the facade. They love the facade, but as soon as you start being real and honest and true, they don't know how to deal with it. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? That's me in my life. But no, honestly, I don't know why I'm nervous for London. I wasn't nervous I wasn't even supposed to come to China. I had a layover here and honestly just decided to stay for a month because the Australian passport is really, really strong and we can enter a lot of countries without a visa, like for tourism. So I wasn't even expecting to come to China, to be honest. It was a real last minute thing that I just decided, I don't think I'm ready for London. And I don't know if I'm ready for London now, but if you wait for the time to be ready, if you wait for perfect circumstances, they're never gonna come. You just have to take that. When you leap without a net, you'll find it won't be there all the time. So watch your step, don't fall. His World. Sonic. Really good song. You should listen to it. Very reflective of what I'm going through.